Brixton.
I don't know how much he loves me. That's not how you pronounce my name. It's close. It's close. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Thanks for coming out. This is my first night here in this new venue, and oh my goodness, it is great. Yay! So something you should know about me right off the bat is that I'm from Manitoba. Anyone here? Any cheers? Sometimes I get a holler. Oh, we're gonna get there. Oh my goodness, we are gonna be friends. What does anyone ever know about Manitoba? It's west of here, it's a big empty space, and it's a part of the country that nobody gives a shit about. Not one single shit. And to answer your question, I am from middle of nowhere, Manitoba. I'm from what's called the Purple Hill District of southwestern Manitoba, which is a region so small that nobody has bothered to put it on a map in 30 years, which I think paints a pretty good picture of why it was so hard for me to lose my virginity in high school. Because I think we can all agree, nobody wants to fuck a guy named Daryl. Now, like most people who grew up in Manitoba, I grew up on a farm, and like most people I know who grew up on a farm, every dog I ever had growing up was shot to death. Isn't that terrible? That's not even a punchline. I'm just here to get it off my chest. But it's true, life's different on a farm. Life's different on a farm. It's really different than growing up in a city. My husband grew up in a city, and he was shocked when he eventually realized that that dog he'd had when he was a little boy didn't go live on some weird, mysterious farm like his parents told him it had. Nah, that dog was dead. That dog was dead, and his parents just loved him too much to tell him the truth. And he didn't figure it out for 35 years. Now, I know a lot of city kids have been told this same stupid story. So I'm going to level with everybody here tonight. There's no farm. There's no farm. All your dogs are dead. They're all dead. And your parents are goddamn liars. But I get it. I do. I get it. I've actually lived in a city for a long time, and I think I get why they lie. They lie because city people love dogs too much. City people love and respect dogs so much that they give them jobs, important jobs. City people look at a German Shepherd and say, yeah, he can solve crime. And now that dog is a police officer. And I don't know, golden retrievers, they're what, social workers? Because I see them, they're out there wearing little uniforms, and they're helping blind people cross really busy city streets. And it doesn't seem safe to me, because growing up I saw 3 different dogs get run over by cars. So I don't think they could do it. But city people disagree. They do. When the whole world started to get real nervous about bombs on airplanes, city people put dogs in charge of that too. So they're at the airport every day just doing nothing but racially profiling good people who are trying to make their flights. That's the whole job. I gotta tell you guys, a farmer wouldn't have done that. They wouldn't have. People sometimes think that farm dogs have a job, like they're important, and they're not. Farmers don't even like dogs. All farms have a dog, but nobody's ever gone out and got a dog. Those dogs just show up. And they're awful. They're awful. All they ever do is bark and growl and scare away the really cool kids that I tried to invite to my birthday party. Happened over and over. And with every new dog that showed up, it would not take long before my dad would realize he didn't want to be the reluctant owner of the shittiest dog he'd ever met. And he'd say to himself, God damn it. God damn it, will you look at that? Son of a bitch dog. Another one. Guess I'm gonna have to go ahead and scar my kids for life. And my dad has a lot of things, but he is not patient. So it would be like a day, 2 days later, and I'd wake up and I'd get ready for school and I'd head into our kitchen and he would be sitting at that table waiting to talk to me. Now, something you should know about my dad is that he has looked the same my entire life. He's bald on top, he's got a gray mustache, he wears bright pink work shirts that he leaves unbuttoned to the waist. So it's just chest hair. Just chest hair. And he tops the whole thing off with 2 gold chains. Because that is what he was wearing the last time he impressed a woman in a bar. But even though that was in 1978, he is sticking with it. Woo! So he's there, looking like a down on his luck country drug dealer, waiting to talk to me. And I'd put on my little backpack and I'd be halfway out the front door on my way to school before I'd hear, shit, hang on, kid. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to tell you. That dog that's been kicking around, the latest one, you like him a bit? He's looking terrible. Just terrible. So take a minute, will you? Say goodbye, because I got a real bad feeling. Just a bad feeling, you know, in my bones about today. This exact day, not tomorrow, today. And that was it. I'd go to school, I'd come home, that dog would be gone, and we would never talk about it again. Because we didn't need to. Because I know that my dad has never had a feeling in his heart for an animal that he couldn't eat in his entire goddamn life. But he does have a shotgun. It's so dark. It's so dark. I'm so sorry. Manitoba's tough. Manitoba was a tough place to live. Manitoba is where you live if you think hardship is good for you, you know? Plus hair on your chest makes you stronger. Manitoba is where you live if you think there hasn't been a winter cold enough to complain about yet. That's one. That any adult out there wearing a bike helmet looks like a goddamn idiot. And that, yeah, this really long story about how my dad shot my dog is actually pretty funny. Thanks, that's it for me!